Evening, everybody. We're here for some XCOM 2 tonight. I did actually forget a couple of things that I wanted to do tonight, and I'm going to have a very early morning tomorrow, so I might be a bit more strict about my finishing time. I also think I've been noticing, I try not to keep paying attention to this too much, but I think I've had a couple of months of straight net losses to the stream, which is the first. I just noticed it here. Give me one quick second. Which may partly be attributable to XCOM, but we'll see. It's immaterial in terms of the overall stream, so I'm not going to try to worry too much about it, but it's obviously the sort of thing I want to keep an eye on. Yeah, it was at 45 at some point, so that's it's about six since the last time I checked. Anyway, we'll work with it. Where were we? It's funny, actually. One of the reasons I was looking at this, I've had a weird experience with LLMs lately. So I'll say I am not too warm to them, but I don't completely reject them, which of course also led to other unfollows. But But the last couple of weeks, I've noticed it's actually not just a point where I'm running into troubles with them. It has actually consistently given me aggressively wrong answers. So, like, I think this has always been a thing. I don't like calling them hallucinations. They're fabrications. But there was there's actually a couple of people who actively work in marketing and insist that it is very good at developing sort of market research in that. So I was like, okay, well, what would you suggest for a like a Twitch channel, YouTube channel? And its advice I'm not going to follow. One was stop putting VODs on YouTube. Now that's not gonna that's not a growth strategy. That is very much, I moved not like fully across the country, but I'm definitely not close to I'm definitely not close to where I was before. Okay, this is kind of reckless.
On it.
I probably shouldn't be doing this because I will reset if I get caught, but...
We've got the objective in sight.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Okay. But yeah, so like one was I'm trying to remember exactly what the recommendations were, but they're something to the effect of like don't do YouTube VODs, don't play XCOM 2, switch to Sunless Sea. What are some of the other ones? I wish I had a better memory for this. That's actually good that I did that because I would have tried to move here.
Go, go, go! Got eyes on a hostile squad.
The big problem I run into with those recommendations is not necessarily that. So, like, I'm not fond of the idea of sort of asking someone for their opinion and then turning around and saying, like, why they're wrong. I do think that there is some value in trying to, take some of the stuff on board. But
Dashing.
I don't know, like, it would be nice if it's more than just an assertion of, like, here's here's how the world works, just do what I say. And if I don't get something like that, then if I don't get something reasoned, then it's really hard to to take the recommendations too seriously. Anyway, we're gonna focus on the mission here. This is not great for my people, but let's see.
I will go. Attacking on sight.
I do kind of wish I had everybody behind high cover, but I don't think that's going to be happening, so.
Move into position. Eyes on the prize.
Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, we're going to keep Coyote in reserve. Volcano. I mean, again, I don't exactly want these people to be at risk,
Good to go.
but I do want them in play.
Eyes peeled.
We've been spotted.
We'll see how the Overwatch works before we start committing too much. Two misses.
That is not good.
Good lord.
Shot
Will
fired.
survive.
Alright, so if I do teamwork. Yeah.
No retreat.
I actually think they're going to be flanked next turn, but
Running dry on ammo.
okay. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I thought I had Reaper.
Well, how about that? No problem, boss.
Not looking great for my team here, I'll be honest, but we do at least have the benefit of everybody only gets one turn. Apparently not.
Flank.
The enemy is
Watch
flanking.
the flanks! looking ugly over here!
Yikes.
That one hurt! I'm not!
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time. Sure thing.
Ooh. I did not know that was an Overwatch.
Just a few dings. Fire over here. Back online.
Okay.
I will go. For the fallen. Their service is over. I deliver repositioning. They live no more.
Okay, on this one, I have a few choices here. Run and gun is slightly tempting, but it may put me in a dangerous position as a follow-up. Yeah, you know what? I'm going for it.
Running!
Actually, I shouldn't have done the half measure, but I am going to be facing down an Archon. Okay, so I can try the Elite Trooper at 72. Yeah, I think I have to. Cool.
Did you see that one? Seems doable.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed. Good to go.
So I don't think it would be a bad idea for me to even get the hollow targeting on the Archon here. I definitely put myself on the back foot with that opening, but again, I'm trying to play through some of this.
Running dry.
So a couple things that there are a couple things that should help me out here. Now one of these, oof. I think I'm just gonna have to accept the risk here.
Solid copy.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep Coyote in reserve. Oh, that's interesting. The Dark Lance is unavailable.
We will overcome.
Okay, I would have thought that would have given me the stabilize, but
That's right. Ready weapon. Moving.
I think here I'm just gonna have to accept some risk.
Found something here. Impressed yet? I got the thing.
I'm not quite ready
I'm going.
to go all the way in yet.
I guess that'll be okay.
Copy that.
So obviously we're gonna want to buy ourselves some time.
I'm empty.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Okay, let's make sure we save my.
Not a problem. Nothing's broken. You're fine.
I go as ordered.
So here I'm definitely not opposed to taking some time to sort of reload and position while we... Actually, this will be one exception. Or would have been.
Will do.
Back in business. Eyes peeled.
I'm on it.
Oh,
Got
3.
eyes up here. At least we know
I was gonna be like, that's not so bad. Sorry, these are not the people I want them to be doing these hits on to.
Hostiles got me flanked!
Target still standing.
Let's see how this goes. So I think Turbo can't do the haywire protocol yet. Okay, that's good.
Could use some ammo.
Absolutely.
Ah. Okay, I think pistol works a bit more preferable here. Actually, there's one big, like, bold move I can make. I think I'm gonna do it.
What's over there?
that one.
So obviously I'm signing myself up for a particular set of actions here.
Hit the armor.
So some of this depends on mocks. Yeah, 38% is not what I want on that.
To that position.
That's why we moved everybody first.
I have little ammo remaining.
So obviously we're still worried about the
You know that was...
network separation, but
I can handle that.
Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
On my way.
okay, so this guy's got a ton of ammo. I need to take advantage of it.
Solid copy. Ammo out.
Yes, Commander. I have no ammo. Okay, I'll go.
Didn't appreciate it was a free reload.
I'm trusting you here.
Whatever you say.
This will very likely have negative consequences.
Objective here.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Okay, so I don't exactly want to rush her in like this.
Overwatch.
Okay, now there's a specific order in which I want to do some of this stuff. I'm going to move Mox up here.
As you order. Reloading ammunition.
Okay, now I'm going to move
Done.
Kano up here and reload.
Reloading.
And with luck, this will give me a chance to heal with the specialist. Yep.
Heading out. Get up and get back out there.
So that leaves me with Mailman and Coyote. So the best thing I can do with Coyote is
I'm going.
run
This
up.
is the shot we've been waiting for.
Ah.
Take that thing down before it has a chance to run.
That's actually really bad for me.
Looks like one of them came back for more. Let's make sure to take it out this time.
I think I'm gonna have to accept life's full of disappointment. We'll go for the Archon.
I think I got a piece.
Oh, we're gonna get it in the neck. Screw it. Everybody's gonna get damaged.
Just a little.
presumably they're going to go after DeGraff.
They're moving around the side! I think they got me!
Okay, so one of the best attacks I can hope for right now is something to shred armor. Did I even hit the thing?
Missed.
Let's rock. Deflection. Deflection. Possible injuries.
So I can try Whiplash. Apparently won't do that much. Can try Wrath. 93 doesn't really indicate. Well, it does more.
I take a new approach. Their armor still holds. Insufficient attack.
People down here!
Go out.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still not accepting people's deaths here. I'm going to try and do it from that last autosave. There's a lot of ways I really misplayed the reveal. And, like, obviously... Actually, one of the funny things here is I believe if I try Volcano here, it's like I believe I don't get the shot. Okay, well, shows what I know.
Target still standing.
Rock and roll. Hit the armor. Vengeance has come.
So I did forget about the burn that causes. I was thinking that they would try to go for the exits.
Minor damage. Don't let that thing escape. It's trying to open another rift. Deflection.
Oh, wow. We might execute this guy.
And that's how it's done.
I'll take
them
it.
up some, but not enough to handle us. Good work out there, people.
I am eager to
Ah!
back to the lab. We might as well take advantage of Dr.
Okay, cool.
Mahler's
The burning did it.
existing experiments, as I have no intention of trying to replicate them myself.
Commander, that's the last of them. 3 botched science experiments, 3 alien rulers down for the count. At the very least, we know Valen is still out there somewhere, and we picked up some new gear in the process. Not a bad haul, considering. We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed. Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
Didn't need to do that twice. All right. I mean, again, that's not my finest hour by any stretch of the imagination, but
Senseless attack by the dissident forces of XCOM creates nothing but misery for our loyal citizens. The so-called resistance lashes out, attempting to sow discord and tragedy in their wake. But we shall not falter. Advent shall prevail.
End the Elder's false vision. That is the purpose of all skirmishers. Until it is done, there can be no other path for us.
Having recovered another of Dr. Valen's modified alien test subjects, we should begin an autopsy as soon as possible. By following her own research notes, it is my hope that we will uncover the true purpose of her work.
all right. Archon King Corpse. Of all of Valen's test subjects, the modified Archon variant bears the most striking resemblance to its precursor species. As we all know, looks can be deceiving. This creature is not to be underestimated even in death. Dr. Valen managed to improve on this creature's key systems while somehow maintaining the no doubt carefully crafted appearance conceived by the aliens. Although apparently similar to the standard Archon variant, it is, as seen in the field, this specimen has advanced flight capabilities, beyond anything we've previously encountered. It may be possible to adapt this technology into a flight-capable suit of our own.
Hello, Commander.
Your success in destroying the Advent psionic transmitter has already caused disruptions throughout their network in the region. Well done, Commander. Now, if I recall correctly, there was like something I wanted to let me just start with my intermediate files. There was like an intermediate or like there was there was something I was in the middle of that I was hoping I would remember for the next stream, and I sure don't remember it. Okay, not now on the alien alloys. So we were building a radio relay. I'm okay for supplies now. And then, obviously, I've got 2 big projects. It really does feel like it's the radio relay. Because when I take a look, the other one would be, you know, am I getting supplies? Well, probably not. Alien alloys are the new one here, so...
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
This thing.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
The base that we're in. Gatekeeper. It's like I believe the in-game reason for it is, I believe this is one of the last things that Shen from the first game finished. The Gatekeeper Autopsy.
I have come to suspect that this creature's unusual appearance is somehow directly connected to its notable psionic aptitude. The aliens always have some reasoning to their actions, even as twisted as it is often revealed to be.
Gatekeeper Autopsy, codename Barrett, November 3rd, 2035. Having encountered a number of aliens capable of wielding psionic power, it should come as no surprise that their aptitude and abilities are often unique to a given species. In this case, the subject, henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper, is on the extreme end of the spectrum in terms of psionic sensitivity. However, our efforts to analyze the subject have so far revealed little in terms of its actual purpose or intention in the field. Unlike the Codex, so far we found nothing that would allow the Gatekeeper to open or control a rift. All current indications point to an unusually independent, unpredictable species. R. Tygan. Alien Psiamp. This version of the psionic amplifier incorporates artifacts from the powerful Gatekeeper alien we encountered. It will put our experienced psi operatives on the same level as the alien's most powerful psionic forces. Modular cannons. Commander, we have... I always thought the plural of cannon was cannon, right? Like 40 cannon off the Queen Anne. But it does seem that the convention nowadays is cannons. Just give me a minute here. I'm going to take a very quick moment just to... I have a little Raspberry Pi sitting beside me, which has been running... oh dear. Yeah, I've had this thing running longer than necessary, and it's getting kind of warm, and there's no reason to waste power. All right. Shouldn't interrupt this stream, but... Well, other than distracting me. Commander, we've made an astounding breakthrough. We must begin researching modular cannons immediately, otherwise the opportunity will be lost. Now, it's possible that this will just give me more... Yeah, an additional upgrade slot. I am more inclined to do the Archon King autopsy.
I have always been particularly fascinated with this species, ever since the first time I spotted one during my travels. Although I had seen the biomechanical horrors deployed by the aliens during the initial invasion, these creatures appear to be something else entirely. Possessing a certain flair, not typically found amongst the aliens, I found this creature to be of great intelligence, masked by the incredible hold of the Elders.
Maybe we should start training someone else to pilot the Avenger. I'm never going to get any work done if Mr. Bradford can't keep the ship steady.
So actually, that's slightly answering your question here, Underwater Mark. So this is the thing that's moving across the world. It's actually, sorry, you may already play this game. You're being sarcastic, but yeah, the other in-game answer here is that Bradford apparently shakes the ship a little too much. Captain Tina Bell has demonophobia, chance to panic when encountering a Chosen. Knew about us, about the Commander. Technically, we don't need to remove that because the Chosen are gone, but I don't know. Feels good to treat my people well. Okay. So one of the reasons I've been rushing on the research is I do actually want to finish the Shadow Chamber work.
We're reading you.
Vigilo Confido, Commander. We will share your message of resistance across East Asia and beyond. New bonus gain. Suit up. All armor and vest projects in the Proving Ground are completed instantly. Yeah. So it's the Avenger is this thing here, and then Firebird is the...
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Firebird is the it's a smaller ship that you drop people off with. All right, reinforced heavy armor. Our research breakthrough has yielded new means of reinforcing the durability of our heavy armor without increasing weight, providing an increase of 1 HP. We can manufacture and upgrade, gather intel, ability points, soldier bond, loot, increase income, fabricate PCS, resistance order, gather supplies. I'll do the PCS.
We will begin
begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Okay, so part of this is about getting the benefits. So we've got Africa's, Oceania's, Asia's, Europe's. We do not have South America yet, but that was also because Greater Resolve doesn't really set me on fire. So I guess the question would be, do I want the... We'll get a supply drop in 4 days. So it's like 15 for both. It says 4 to 6 days. Yeah.
Setting course for Chile.
I'm sort of delaying the task at hand, but I also kind of want to 6 days.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Archon King autopsy research complete.
I have come to firmly believe that Dr. Valen's unbridled ambition, left without the Commander to maintain some semblance of reason, led her to pursue a path of research that was as misguided and regrettable as my own service to Advent.
Archon King autopsy, codename Daedalus, November 6, 2035. The modified Archon variant known to Dr. Valen as Alpha has not only been genetically altered, but also upgraded accordingly with equipment directly tied to its unusual abilities. Again, I have to question the logic in providing enhanced offensive capabilities to an otherwise hostile alien species, even if Valen had intended on turning these creatures against their former masters. Although I had little exposure to the rudimentary biomechanical predecessors to the modern Archon, I can say with certainty that Valen's Alpha is no doubt the most physically and technologically advanced of any of the aliens' earlier renditions of this species. From our field reports, it seems the creature had a terrifying propensity to seize upon its target before rapidly climbing an altitude and then dropping the helpless victim. I believe our troops have done a great service in eliminating this particular threat. Icarus armor. After careful examination of the deceased Archon King, it is feasible to construct a set of armor which incorporates his unique jet propulsion systems. Our research breakthrough has yielded a new means of reinforcing the durability of our heavy armor without increasing weight, providing an increase of 1 HP. Okay. So, I can crack these for intel, but
Greetings,
that's
Commander.
not exactly where I want to go. We're going to leave, and now we're going to go to the Shadow Chamber. And I guess we take a look at the encrypted codex data. Our initial efforts to delve into the codex brain data provided us with a sequence of map coordinates. However, we still have fragments of data that the codex attempted to destroy, which would imply a value to this data far beyond what we've discovered so far.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
So, we'll finish building the radio tower, we'll pick up the monthly supply income, and then we'll start doing some of these story missions. Okay, I'm totally fine with this. I'd want to avoid the Viper poison. This will be inconvenient, but out of everything, I'd say the Viper rounds are the most threatening. And I think I'm just going to keep... I think I'll actually do tactical analysis. Oh, wow, I didn't realize I had an extra slot. Oh, these are the available ones. Okay, yeah, then that's fine. Just make sure I... build the bond. Nobody's got negative traits to get rid of yet.
Our action together is complete, Commander.
Word is we've got a new trick or two available, Commander. Maybe we should give them a try.
So breakthrough research is kind of tempting. Let's give the extra...
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
I'm just trying to push up the soldier bonds where I can. All right. 3 days
Avenger
for
plotting new
money.
course.
We should expect there to be some kind of event that interrupts my efforts, but we're gonna try and follow up on the... We're gonna try and follow up on the missions that the game's given me.
Against the Elders, we find nothing but success.
Improved swords. Breakthroughs in our manufacturing and finishing processes should further improve the balance of our swords, increasing their damage by +1. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the... Ooh, promotion. So we only got one sergeant.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a... Actually, before I do that, we'll go to the Proving Ground. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like one of everything. So... flight components recovered from the Archon King when combined with our standard issue armor systems result in an armored suit with high damage resistance and improved mobility. The built-in propulsion system allows temporary flight, enabling the wearer to rapidly change locations. The Serpent Suit, constructed from the lightweight, exceptionally durable scales of the Viper King, the Serpent Suit greatly enhances our soldiers' reflexes and speed. It also features a grapple mechanism infused with the Viper King's frigid venom, which can be used to pull enemies out of cover and freeze them in place. Oh, and we got Serpent Armor, an enhanced version of the Serpent Suit reinforced with Illyrium. This armor maintains all its predecessor's capability while further boosting the survivability, speed, and reflexes of the wearer. Okay, so I can do a Rage Suit. The nearly impenetrable skin of the Berserker Queen functions superbly as a bodysuit, granting incredible protection, damage resistance, and mobility. The Rage Suit also features a mechanism to rapidly spike the adrenaline of the wearer, enabling them to rush enemies for powerful melee attacks. This powered heavy battle armor grants massive damage resistance and survivability, as well as wrist-mounted heavy weapon hardpoint. So the war suit can also generate temporary cover for allies with its powerful shield wall technology. Experimental powered weapon. As our technology has continued to evolve in lockstep with our understanding of the Alien Zone designs, it should now be possible to fabricate even more powerful weaponry for our heavy armor suits. Let's do a Wraith suit. The lightweight variant of our powered armor system not only boosts our soldiers' reflexes and speed, but also incorporates experimental warp technology, permitting the wearer to briefly change dimensional phase and effortlessly pass right through obstacles. Okay, I'm gonna... So... Got 2 of each. I just want to take a minute here and look at my inventory. So if I can build 4 more of each of these, that will make me happy.
I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope it's not metal fatigue.
I didn't think I was going to get away with this. Well, I can't make a spark now, but that's... I think I'll take that. So let's avoid core. Okay, actually cores are the big limit here. I'm okay doing a frost
Interesting
bomb.
choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Okay, so now seems like a good time to... So I definitely overdid it on this construction, but the idea is this will allow me to go. Sorry, this allows me to use any combination of armors that I want. Now at this point, I don't recall. So one is the Black Site Vial coordinates. I believe it was this one was the. Yes. Okay, Black Site data coordinates. Operation Dying Star. The material recovered from the alien Black Site included a set of coded coordinates that led us to this facility. Remote reconnaissance indicates a heavy enemy presence at the site. Investigate the facility and find out what the connection is to the Black Site and the aliens' ongoing operations. The enemies are an Andromedon, Elite Trooper, Sectopod, Elite Officer, Archon, Spectre, Heavy Mech, and an Elite Priest. So we want to come...
Setting course for East Africa.
For story ones, I'm willing to sort of bring all my colonels into the battle, so this will be a chance to really show my stuff. Alright, so Jane Kelly and Simba Owusu, who's considerably lower level, is brought in just because of the bond. Maria Buzzkirk brings Lewis Turner. This leaves me short on Sharpshooter. Okay, actually... Now we'll go for this. Alright, let's take a look at what some of this stuff gives me. So, the Warden Armor is our baseline, right? So that's 6 and 1. The Wraith Suit is 7, but we lose the armor. The War Suit just doesn't give us the extra mobility. And then the Icarus Armor is kind of like a pure benefit here. So jump to the top of ledges, structures instead of climbing. Propulsion jets built into the Icarus Armor allow a soldier to instantly launch themselves to a new position. Medium class armor providing 2 inventory slots. I would say this is probably best for the sniper. Okay, Serpent Suit gives us grapple, frostbite. I think this is the one that's supposed to be Yeah, so I mean, presumably this is the one that I would normally put on the Ranger, except that the Rage suits seem to have, like, a charge. Rage Strike. Attack any enemy within movement range with a devastating melee assault. Heavy class armor, granting... yeah, it's weird. The Wraith suit's definitely the fastest moving, but I think I'm going to settle for the Rage
We've only
suit
got
here.
one of these things, so be careful with it. Just because you look like a berserker doesn't mean you can go charging off into combat like they do.
Just watch me. Okay, so Judge gets the... I think we'll give the Icarus armor.
The Archon's mobility, this armor should give you nearly unlimited freedom of movement in combat.
I'm debating on this one. We'll go for the flashbang. So historically, I've given the specialist the ordinary rifle. Yeah, I'll still have to do that. Now, I guess the question is, so there's the Warden, which is sort of in between. I'm definitely inclined to give her a Wraith suit.
Our stealthiest suit, the Wraith, provides a range of movement that technically violates the laws of physics. There's also a grappling hook for good measure.
I'll take it.
I'm not entirely sure how much of this armor is new material and how much of it Tygan cut right out of the Viper itself. We haven't exactly tested it either, so good luck out there.
Definitely laser sight for the increased crit. And we can do hair trigger. Alright, all in. We'll set up with the war suit.
We're calling this heavy power armor the War Suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make it, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons.
It's actually kind of hard to argue with the extra frag grenades at this point, so I think we'll leave that be. I think we can give superior conditioning. I can definitely see an expanded magazine. I don't know about the dodge on this one. Alright, I think I'm okay with this.
High Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
As far as we can tell, this forge is some sort of alien production facility, most likely tied to that stuff we found at the Black Site. Advent and the alien forces won't be happy to see us, so expect heavy resistance. We have to do whatever it takes to find out what's going on in there.
Operation Dying Star. Investigate the Advent Forge, recover any valuable information, extract all XCOM soldiers. We are in the wilderness of East Africa.
This is Avenger. The facility is in range. Move to investigate.
Feels quite far away.
Positions concealed.
So I will confess, I was expecting to bring more like Reapers and stuff like that, but I will settle. I'll settle with what I got. Okay, we're not ready to evac yet. There is definitely a side of me that wants to keep the high ground with this character. If I recall correctly, the original... Sorry, I say the original. The first Firaxis XCOM game, more specifically, I believe there was a... there was an armor that effectively granted flight, and like you could use them to put your snipers like up in midair. This is going to be a bit of a baby move. Well, gives me a start. I guess the question is, do I really want to... Do I want to start a fight over that turret? I don't really think that's wise. So I will content myself. I think we're going to try moving through the building.
Roger that.
Time to motor.
Copy that. Got eyes on a hostile squad.
I think a lot of this is going to be decided for me, but let's see how we can...
Affirmative. Covering now.
Yeah, they're definitely on their way to us. I am slightly concerned that this will expose the character, but... Interesting.
Understood. Moving out.
Okay, that's actually really valuable information. If we can take that on sort of solo, that's good for us. Question is, how do I avoid the attention of the patrol? I think my best bet is to... I feel uncomfortable doing it, but we're going to just try running through the middle here.
Go!
I don't know how brave I'm feeling on, like, the patrol here. I think I would prefer to stay
Solid copy.
with the team. Big question here is what I do with my my sniper. I think probably getting a shot on the
Location
sector pod's
confirmed.
the way to handle this. We're in stealth!
On Overwatch.
Oops! Hey guys!
We're busted.
Can't take much more of this!
Okay, I did not realize that they get to shoot me, so... Sorry, I realize this is corny, but... Still gonna do largely the same turn, just...
Rolling out. Looks like hostiles over here.
Rolling out. Got it.
I'm gonna try something really bold here. So there's no cover.
I'm on it.
But I'm kind of running on the assumption that it won't matter.
Double time.
Roger that.
Eyes on the prize.
So a lot of this is going to come down to how do we want to position ourselves for the follow-up turn. I'm actually going to take a minute here and do a save because I believe if I move higher, I get caught by the turret. But now would not be a bad time for me to learn those lessons.
All right, I'll go.
So I think in this case, I get detected by the turret. Yeah.
We're busted.
Those ones where it's more obviously experimental, I don't feel too bad about reloading. I mean, there's still that side. I'm not honest enough to like reload no matter what, like even if it works to my advantage. But at least in this one, it's sort of a known quantity. So I guess the question really comes down to, like, what kind of cover do I expect for this? Do I want them to have the high ground advantage? I don't think I can keep my people waiting here, but maybe we can do a little bit better in terms of placement. Actually, I'm going to go so far as to say we can probably get some pretty decent positioning for the... Or we do if I remember the turrets. Sorry. Once more with feeling. The other thing I will say too, I've definitely been able to do some missions without the stealth component, but the stealth component is
Stepping off.
a real, like, it's a real highlight of this game, so it's kind of a shame to see it, What?
Cover blown!
There's potentially one more spot that I can go to. It's not actually ideal, but...
Roger that.
Interestingly enough, that doesn't actually give me any information on the enemies as well. Now, I suspect if I put Hurricane here, we're going to get caught by the turret again. Yeah.
They're on.
It's the last time for this. Well, I mean, I can't see the future. Maybe I'll blow it one more time, but I'm going to try and stop. I'm going to try to stop getting cute with most of these.
Rolling out.
Actually, there's one more potential hit here. Now, I don't think this should count, but I usually get it wrong. Yep. I really do need to learn. I mean, a couple of them are really obvious. You know, I was trying to get away with something that I shouldn't have. There's a couple of these where I'm sort of like, it feels like I've been able to take that cover in other contexts. And I will confess, turrets have been the one by far that I
Stepping off.
I kind of bungle the most. So I do have some ideas here, but I'm in a tricky spot now where I sort of know the rest of the team can't go to these ideal locations. So I think it's
moving to designated position.
Okay, that gives us a little bit more to work with.
Roger, got my eyes on.
Ripcord's the really tricky one here.
On Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now. Scanning.
Interesting. So they seem to quite deliberately head towards my team when the opportunity came up.
Moving to Overwatch.
If that's the case...
Getting it done.
I'm going to go around the other end.
Solid copy. Double time.
Good to go.
Affirmative. I'm on it.
All right, so...
Good copy. Moving on target.
First thing I want to do is make sure that my people are in a good spot for when it all kicks off. Hurricane's the one I'm a little worried about. That's because Lewis Turner's in the way. Problem is, if I move Lewis Turner, well, this is an okay second best.
Eyes on the prize.
Moving. Scanning.
Kill zone confirmed.
Okay, so we want to shred the armor for the Andromeda. He doesn't have the armor shred. Crap. Because we know we've got a sectopod to deal with shortly after this.
Bringing the pain! We're visible here!
Oh, that's not the one I want to waste the sniper shot on.
That's it!
Oh, right. Sorry. Kill zone.
There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna go on fire.
I'm getting shot! Hostile terminated. On your order.
Getting a little too warm over here.
Medic!
Damn.
On my way. Hit the armor.
There you go. I hope it's worth it.
I think I just put him in a dangerous spot.
Hostile target down.
That's more than one sectopod, or was that thing on patrol?
Moving to position.
All right. Hurricane. Now, the fact that the sectopod's in play changes the calculation a bit. moving through obstacles 2 turns sounds like a very ridiculous power.
On it.
I genuinely don't remember if there's an area of effect attack from the sectopod, but I'm kind of hoping there isn't. Now the big question here is Judge. So I do the Icarus jump. I have a few possibilities, one of which does put me in a dangerous spot with the sectopod. But I guess we can have a little peril. Oh, I got to at that point.
Hit the armor! Got it covered.
I wasn't even expecting for the Overwatch.
Hit the armor!
But I was expecting tactical analysis would not have something like that happen.
Oh, a hit!
All right, so let's order this.
I'm trusting you here.
So clearly I need to do
You're gonna be
heal on
fine.
Judge.
What's over there?
In fact, at this point, it's just sort of let's just make sure this thing gets taken out, and then we can worry about healing and the rest of it later. Although I think that's the worst 2 enemies. I believe the worst 2 enemies are sort of dealt with now.
That's how it's done.
Okay.
Got it covered.
Sure sounds like there's another sectopod.
Back in! Move, move, move! On the move.
Part of this is curiosity, but like some of this is genuinely a bad decision, especially given like all of the stomping sounds I'm hearing. It's like this is reckless because there's no advantage to me moving this deep into the level. Right, so if there was an enemy here, like what exactly was I gonna do? But we're fine.
Go, go, go!
So I'm going to move the team up. Anybody who gets in position is going to be able to reload.
I'm all over it.
I count myself pretty lucky there wasn't anything waiting to kill me there.
Go, go, go!
Does actually feel like a pretty good vantage point. I'm gonna hang on to it.
Affirmative, covering now. Got it covered.
Solid copy.
Affirmative. Covering now. Don't move. You'll be all right.
All right, so I've got some ideas on how I'm gonna make the rest of this work.
Okay, I'll go. I'm trusting you here. Got it covered.
Stepping off.
I don't think it would be terrible to reload
Moving out.
before kicking all this off.
Scanning.
On Overwatch.
All right, All-In can move up like this. They're still behind cover, so, and somewhat, there we go.
I've got eyes on admin troops.
All right, so I mean, we if we want, we can go in, you know, guns, well, swords blazing. I'm most curious what we can do with the frag grenades here. Actually, see if I get Razor to do teamwork.
We have nothing to fear.
I'm thinking here with the frag launcher. That's weird that the Archon's not in the blast radius for these. Okay,
Fire in the hole!
Wasn't quite where I wanted this to go, but now, out of that, I want Hurricane to cause some trouble as well. That wasn't quite where I wanted this to go. Okay, well, we'll do our best. Oh no, this is interesting.
We have nothing to fear.
There is a specific plan that I have here. Okay, so cool. Oh no! Screw it. Maybe a
Set
run
them
and
up,
gun.
knock them down. Double time.
There is still a plan here, just so I can be clear.
One down, thousands to go.
Alright, so ripcord. Hang on. Yes, okay, so it says extra move available. Which I intend to
What's
take
over there?
advantage of. So, with ripcord, we now do advanced teamwork. Oh, he doesn't have Reaper.
Happy now?
No retreat.
This isn't exactly how I planned on this going.
There you go.
Won't even know what hit him.
It still did the trick.
Heading out.
So we're down a few of the abilities that I would have hoped to have had, but we're going to need some time to regroup the team anyway. So reload's free. I'm going to take the time to reload the beam cannon here. A lot of my team used up their explosives thinking that I was going to be able to queue up the Reaper here, so the Reaper ability, so
Already there.
I'm going to need a minute just to get people in position.
These aren't civilians. They're Advent.
Yes, and judging by the subject's condition, I would say it was recently
Advent forces
manufactured.
on the ground.
No wonder they just keep coming.
So this is kind of why we held people back. It's going to be a little awkward to deal with, but I think we can manage. I'm not opposed to letting Judge have an Overwatch here, or Long Watch.
Come get some.
So I think getting our people in the fight is good.
It is clear. Moving to Overwatch.
On your order.
Yeah, group's a bit split up right now, and if I can
on it.
force them to come out to me, that's actually really helpful. Only thing is, this gentleman
I'm going.
isn't in a great spot for anything.
Got it covered.
Okay, now Ripcord, I think I want to run straight ahead because there's going to
Location
be
confirmed.
if I can, I'm going to want to try and haywire the
Come get some.
big bot.
The armor took
care of it.
All right. I just wanted to go and do some good old-fashioned shooting.
That is not good.
Went off the armor!
So there's a question as to whether or not I should just execute this thing or try and haywire it.
Minimum damage.
They're on the move!
2 health isn't that big of a deal.
Thank you, body armor.
I need to get him behind some better cover.
Heading out. Get it together.
Let's do this.
So we only have one realistic target here, which is the mech.
It's dead. It has to be dead. Scanning.
So I guess the question here is, do I feel like I want to... Like, how badly do I want to engage, and how badly do I want to just sort of hold the line for a bit? I think we're going to creep up a little bit. I still have some people that I need to get into the fight.
Come get some.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about keeping him behind half cover, but...
Come get some.
This in particular, I wonder, do I have opportunities with the grappling hook? Nope.
I guess that'll be okay.
Okay, grapple's not going to work for me here, so I will do the
Moving to
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Chunky Man Gamer, good to see you. How you doing? I don't think I've said a Happy New Year to you yet. I think I've seen you play some stuff on Steam, but I don't believe I've done the actual, you know, seasonal well-wishing and such.
I'm going. Affirmative. Covering
This
now.
is a little silly, but... Oh, how did you like it? I think I saw W. Shannon play that. So yeah, even though it has lightning reflexes, when you have enough people throwing on it.
Target neutralized.
Oh, 2 excellent choices. I'm gonna need to heal him up at some point.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Actually, you know what? At this point, let's...
We might need this. I got it, right? Rock and roll.
It's actually kind of... It's funny you say, like, a superhero movie fan, because, like, I completely know what you're saying, but it's also kind of funny to me, like... When I think of it, I've never really thought of superhero as kind of a movie... Like, I kind of get it as a movie type, but in the other sense, I'm sort of like...
Heading out.
You know, there's lots of different ways of doing superheroes. Now, I wasn't crazy about the adaptation of Watchmen, but, like, obviously Watchmen is very different from, you know, Batman. But, like, I also completely understand what you're saying when you say that. And I also know Dispatch is not like Watchmen or like Batman, so... But it is a little funny in terms of how we kind of talk about these things now.
Will do.
Yeah, no, I think you were saying this would be your first time in Book of Hours, right?
On Overwatch. Overwatch.
I'm gonna take a slightly different approach here. I'm gonna move all in up here.
Not a problem.
You'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Okay. I will also say, one of the things that's kind of funny about the minor label is I believe Weather Factory has shared some stats on completion, and even getting to sort of like a minor victory is something of a rarity.
What's over there?
I know the Apostle ones are...
All right, I'll go.
I don't know if they're the rarest, but they're definitely relatively rare.
This is Avenger. Package is in range. First it's human bodies. Now we're finding Advent. Something tells me they didn't abduct these ones.
Looks more like a production facility to me. The configuration is different. Is it possible? Could this be where the Advent forces are coming from?
Nothing is beyond the realm of possibility when dealing with the aliens.
Yeah, I like to think of it as New Game Plus, basically. Yeah, exactly. You got it. Okay, this may not be the best time for Reaper, but I'm going for it because it's fun.
Big deal.
I think at this point I'm going to take advantage of the Icarus jump to get closer to the action. Yeah, no, exactly. You're one of the... I think you're like one of the followers of the previous one. At least the one that I had done. There was a kind of a deal struck. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the mech dropped some bombs on my... Actually, you know what? We're gonna...
Double time!
Gonna run on there. I wouldn't be surprised if the mech did some sort of area of effect attack. Ah, they weren't able to. So, I mean, we can just try and kick the crap out of this thing. Let's start by getting Hurricane up.
I hope it's worth it.
Yeah, no, I still actually I do get occasional questions. Am I ever going to go back to Cultist Simulator? And like, it's an absolute yes. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I will do another Cultist Simulator run. And the only catch here is that, like, just based on, you know, just kind of my current situation, it's just like the Book of Hours run has just been taking longer than I was expecting, and I love it. I'm really happy to keep doing it, but Obviously, that just has some implications in terms of the time I have available to do this sort of stuff.
If you say so.
I could probably do the combat protocol at this point, but then I could also probably just fire the weapon and take the thing out.
I definitely got that one.
But yeah, I definitely intend to
On the move.
to do Cultist Simulator, and part of it is because there are Apostle runs that I haven't done yet, and they are slightly different. Like, they have a general form.
More of them coming in.
How can that be? It's just like the one...
Carefully! Preserve the specimen at all costs!
Confirmed acquisition of the package. Move to evac.
That's, it's gonna be a bit of a walk.
I've got the package. Moving to position.
I think at this point,
What's over there?
I'm content to give a welcoming party for some of this.
I'm on it!
Advent troops here.
Get it together!
Yeah, well, that's not working. Let's see.
All right, I'll go.
Destroying as much cover as possible is the ideal in this case.
Get ready for a surprise!
Okay, I'll go.
I don't like the odds, but I kind of got to go after the purifier. Good.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
On my way!
Alright, not exactly how I wanted to use this,
Not even
but
close.
I do have something in my pocket. Oh, nope. I don't have Reaper anymore.
I guess that'll be okay.
I was really hoping the Talon rounds would finish that. Alright. That doesn't work. Alright, well...
Happy now? I'm going.
Solid copy.
This is a bit of a weird ending, but we'll be fine.
Just in time.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
That's kind of funny, actually. All right.
What's over there? Gotta do better.
So at this point, we're gonna get everybody
On the move.
out of the area. Lewis Turner is the one I'm the least worried about because I believe with the serpent suit he's the most mobile. It's everybody else who is going to be a bit of a drag.
Location confirmed.
I'm on it.
This should kill him, right?
Stay out of my head.
Oh, now that one's a little more threatening.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Already there.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to
Already
get sort
there.
of a welcome package for them. But that's fine. We'll have everybody sort of as a group ready to go.
On it.
Moving out.
No need to ask twice.
Scanning.
So even though this person's probably going to wind up in the open, they do have that Overwatch shot, so it's a way for me to do a little extra damage before we finish the round.
Advent forces sighted.
Cool. I'm actually going to get a little reckless with this and try to hack the... robot. I apparently can't hack the robot. Alright. I'm going to reserve judgment then.
Heading out.
This is not the one I wanted to use. Doesn't kill shields. But it did remove the Overwatch, so it's not a total loss.
Could use some ammo over here.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? If the thing doesn't die, it doesn't matter if...
Ammo out.
Okay, I'll go.
So I believe high ground should give me a second
Check it before you get
attack.
too close.
It could actually be a third.
I definitely got that one.
Death from above is also quite a strong ability, it turns out.
That's it. If you say so. Affirmative. Evac confirmed.
I was gonna say, now that we have kind of all the endgame stuff, I'm feeling like I have a slightly better idea of the the various abilities of the squad. Hopefully we'll
double time.
Put those on display for the final missions.
I hope it's worth it.
What's with the negativity there, Lewis?
What's over there? Just in time.
Got it.
I was gonna say Igor's gonna be like one square away and then gets mind controlled in the last turn.
Not a problem.
Yes, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that happened that I wasn't expecting. It was my first time using these new armors. I quite like them. But
we've got what we came for. Let's get clear of the area.
At least a few of these things I feel pretty... there's a couple of things where I'm like, okay, that roughly worked as expected.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
I do feel there were a couple abilities that I normally rely on that I didn't quite get the full benefit from, but I don't know. We managed. We'll definitely have a few people healing up. All right.
After the war's over, maybe you can start your modeling career.
So I've got unleash a hail of bullets, guaranteed to hit, but uses a lot of I think we'll do salvo. That actually wound up being helpful. And we can do Serial, a powerful chain shot ability for every kill made with your sniper rifle. Your actions will be refunded. Or fan fire, fire the pistol 3 times at the same time. I feel I'll do Serial.
Within the confines of the suit we recovered, we have found what could very well be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces. Even focusing my efforts solely on this research, it will take a significant dedication of time and resources to fully analyze this specimen.
Advent stasis suit recovered from the Advent Forge facility. The contents of this highly guarded stasis suit remain a mystery. Within the stasis suit recovered from the Advent Forge facility, we are detecting a humanoid organism of some kind, a new type of Advent soldier, an alien being heretofore unseen. Considering the level of security in place to protect this asset, it is surely important to the aliens, though it will take a thorough analysis to discover their ultimate intentions for it.
Your findings at the Forge facility are disconcerting, Commander. If the aliens are somehow assembling or growing the Advent forces en masse, our efforts to defeat them will be that much harder. I will leave you and your team to pursue this further.
The Forge facility you infiltrated in East Africa was even more unsettling than we could have possibly imagined. It's clear now the aliens are motivated by more than just world domination.
New objective added.
Use the Shadow Chamber to study the stasis suit recovered from the Advent Forge facility.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
Okay, I'm not quite ready to... I do at least want my people to get a chance... I want to give my people a chance to heal, so we are... I mean, 8 days, if I want, like, a full bill of health. That might be a little extreme. Let's at least take some time here, though, and do some of the intermediate work. Also, I mean, we took two points off the Avatar
The
project.
discovery of this subject encased in a suit similar to your own is intriguing, Commander. The loss of their facility and this specimen could be an even greater victory than we had imagined.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful about where we pick our flight paths.
Avenger plotting new course.
This is nice because it'll give me a chance to... Incoming transmission, communication from the Resistance. Commander, the Resistance Council has a new high-priority mission information. Operation Storm God. Neutralized target in the Advent vehicle, 265 supplies, 81 intel, and it will have an Andromedon, Elite Purifier, Elite Trooper, Elite Officer, Elite Shield Bearer, Gatekeeper, and Spectre. So... not an easy batch, but not something that I need to sort of bring
course for the Chilean Control
the
District.
Sort of top team for. I didn't know I had a guy with an eye patch. Which one's Holly Johnson? Sharpshooter. I don't think I can afford that right now. Actually, I'm short on Rangers. Okay, we will go back to the... So I guess the question is, do I want to do the Serpent suit for the Reaper, or do I want the Rage suit? I think I'll go for Rage. Alright, for the sniper, I think it's pretty clear what the loadout's going to be. I guess this means the Serpent suit goes to the... This isn't quite how I was expecting it to go, but... I'm going to do laser sight for somebody who's going to be longer range. I don't have a dislike of grenades, but in this case here, I think the Hellweave is a little more appropriate for some of these units. So this won't be an easy mission. Even, like, just looking at this loadout, I already kind of know that,
but... Sky Ranger deployed.
I think we can manage.
The Resistance has asked that we intercede in dealing with a VIP thought to be working with the aliens.
The target is being moved by Advent forces through this area via one of their transport vehicles. Capture the VIP if possible. Engage as needed. Don't let the alien forces stand in your way. Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
So the good news is, it feels like it's not that far to my
Goodbye.
exit, but we'll see. Also, I'm under no illusions of how tricky this will be, so... did I really only have 4? Alright, so... one of the most difficult for me right now is, like, how far out do I want to go with the sniper? Maybe what I'll do here... I mean, there's really not much in terms of... like, I don't have a whole lot of options for cover. So this is as far as Mailman was going to get anyway. Oh, damn it, I didn't want Scotty to do that. Anyway, it did get me some important intel, so...
Double time. I have visual.
Okay, turbo...
Got it, moving.
I think at this point, I'm happy to just get people in place for the big open.
Time to motor.
A long approach.
I can cover it.
So, biggest problem here is the sniper is completely out of position for the turn I want to take. Looks like the bad guys are staying still, so... ooh, yeah, no, you're not doing that. Who would even think? You know what? This is such a waste of this ability, but... still stealth!
Got some Advent here. This is the one, right? Target identity confirmed. We've been spotted.
Oh, god damn it. You know what? I'm not taking that. I'm assuming that has to be because of the like the jetpack. All right, so
I stand ready.
I don't exactly have a ton of people who I want to do the Overwatch attack with, but we can at least get some basics down.
Grenade out. They know I'm here now.
I was gonna say, where's the Overwatch?
Deflection. It is dead.
I know this will provoke retaliation, but...
Advent forces sighted! This is the one, right?
Target identity confirmed.
Yes.
Does he have death from above? I don't think so. I do not like those odds. Let's do...
I definitely got that one.
Okay. Anything to not make life difficult for me seems like a good choice.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
All right. I think we're just warming up with the.
I will tear you apart.
The Templar, so. Now, I would love to go grab the focus here. The problem is that there's going to be retaliation. So I'm going to take Stalker. Ooh. I don't know if this ends my turn, though. It does not.
You know that was good. I'm going.
So I believe we still have a Spectre to worry about. Oh, I forgot about Untouchable too. Okay, so one of the first things I want to do here is let Mailman... I think the ideal would be to get a shot on this officer. Also, I should remember I can fire the pistol.
Something over here.
I'll take it.
I got it, right?
I was originally going to use the Reaper, but looks like I don't need to worry.
Barely ahead.
Oh, not far enough for the...
Going in for the kill. Double time. That won't do it.
Yeah, sadly, we're not close enough on this one, so I might as well get the benefit of the focus. It's probably a moot point, but... The big question here is going to be how I can get someone on my team to finish off the elite trooper. Or elite officer, rather. There you go.
Nailed him.
Got it covered.
don't exactly want... I mean, I'm willing to cluster up, but I'm not willing to... I'm not willing to leave people out of cover. It's interesting that he's not running.
Whatever you say.
Bonk.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
As you direct.
Double time.
This is one where if I can, I'd like to avoid clustering up too much. We don't necessarily know if there are any other enemies waiting for me.
Advancing quickly.
Solid copy.
Okay, so this will be...
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position. Menace 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Sure thing.
So I forgot that this is one that should do the overwatch at the end of the...
I can take him. I gotcha. Stepping off.
Probably not too wise to have people clustered up like this, but I'm also expecting it will be a reasonably short turn.
As you order. I will watch.
Okay, so I can Icarus jump to extraction.
Affirmative, covering now. I can make it.
This character's benefit really is in the melee, so I won't worry too much about the rest. Yeah.
Done.
We've got a couple people who may not be able to make it out at the end of this turn, but we've also got enough time. That's not too fearsome, all told. Kind of depends where the purifier lands.
Not so
I wish it didn't take 3 people to take out a captain.
Before you get too close.
Need to find some new cover.
Alright, so
I can handle that.
definitely we want to focus on the objective.
VIP secure and in position for
The question is, do we want to stand and fight? I think a lot of that's going to depend on...
VIP is secure.
Volcano can't make it, so
Copy that.
we stand and fight.
Target still standing.
It's killing time. Deflection.
This makes me feel a little bit better about trying something with Mox.
Raw power. I will stand with you.
I keep taking these abilities, but I never actually use them, so...
That's it.
Alright.
Suffer my rage.
So hopefully the rest of the squad should be able to leave the map
I'm
next
next.
turn.
Absolutely. Just in time.
I will move.
So I think I need to use the Icarus jump, but this should secure the
Tactical retreat.
team.
Beat feet.
I'm really curious what the story about this one is.
Copy that.
Dashing.
Ready to boogie.
The other funny thing is that I could see the
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
yeah, so apparently there are 3 enemies I didn't see. I could see the Icarus armor actually working on a
Tell them to pose near an Advent burger menu. For science, of course.
I could see this working on a ranger just so that you get that extra range and then you run in and do like a reaper or something like that.
By dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development or outreach programs. Voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reportedly at their highest level in recent years.
Most of all, I don't think anybody got wounded, which I'm happy about.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties. I can't hope for a better outcome.
Alright, Mox is now a major, so Waylay, when entering Overwatch, you can take as many shots as you have remaining actions. That sounds really cool. Reckoning unlocks the Ripjack slash attack. It'd be nice if I knew a little bit more about what the slash attack was. You can trigger the slash ability by placing a movement cursor over an enemy. A skirmisher can perform a dash move using both actions to move and still trigger a slash against an adjacent enemy. Okay, so, and it's a 5-turn cooldown, so it's like a worse version of the sword. And lightning reflexes, I mean, tempting, but I can definitely see Waylay being useful, and I will do Reckoning. Fabio Mancini.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Commander, you've done the Resistance a great service by bringing back the Advent VIP alive, allowing us to gain some important intel. Alright. We've got 1 day for the project. Alien alloys. I think I can go without for now. And I believe Tina Bell was scared of Chosen, which is technically not something I need to worry about, but... we're a nice commander. Alright, so I guess if I want those alloys... That's kind of put me in range of the enemy.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's see how it goes.
Central, Commander, excellent. My analysis of the fragmented Codex data is almost complete. The information I've uncovered so far outweighs the loss of the Shadow Chamber, as you'll see.
Is that an Elder? Haven't seen one in at least a decade.
Yes, and I believe I now understand why. The Elders appear to be afflicted with an aggressive form of tissue degeneration, rapid muscular atrophy, to a degree I had not even thought possible.
So they're dying. Sounds like our job just got a whole lot easier.
As with most things involving this adversary, it's never quite that simple. The Elders have been aggressively searching for a cure to their condition for centuries. Each time they encountered a new species, they procured what genetic information and material they required and moved on to the next world. Until now. I believe they found something in us. Something important enough to cause them to take root.
A cure?
Not that I can determine. Several key files were previously deleted as part of something called the Avatar Directive.
Avatar. We need those files.
Were I to gain access to a fully functioning codex, I might be able to recover them.
Or blow the entire ship to hell this time around.
I didn't say I needed the creature here, Bradford. I am confident I could access the unit remotely, provided your soldiers can get close enough to it in the field without destroying it first.
That we can arrange, Doctor.
New objective added.
Use a Skulljack item on a Codex alien in combat to gain access to restricted data from the Avatar Project.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Research report, encrypted Codex data, codename Enigma, November 15th, 2035. With time set aside to further analyze the data fragments left over from our initial Codex experiment, I've managed to crack their code, and the resulting data is perhaps more valuable and shocking than I had expected. I understand now why the Codex was willing to sacrifice itself to protect this information. In the shadows, the alien overseers, known to us as the Elders, have continued to work in secret since the very beginnings of Advent. Although Central Officer Bradford tells me that no one has seen an Elder in the flesh for over a decade, we continue to see monuments in their likeness throughout the city centers. This is because they never left. They simply fell into the shadows, focusing their efforts on a more dire concern. The Elders are dying. Among the diverse and widely varied alien specimens we've encountered, the Elders are uniquely afflicted by some form of rapid muscular degeneration. Their physical forms are no longer capable of containing the psionic energy that is the Elders' lifeblood. Just as we've encountered these unique alien species in the field, at some point in the past the Elders encountered them as well, and used them in an attempt to cure this plague among their own kind. Unfortunately for them, and for us, it seems that they've never found this cure, and now it appears that they are looking to use humanity as their next candidate. Alright, we've got improved swords. Breakthroughs in both our manufacturing and finishing processes should further improve the balance of our swords, increasing their damage by 1. This is not what I wanted. I want Shadow Chamber.
Despite Shin's reservations, I find it highly unlikely that we would have gained any additional information from the first Codex had we taken a less assertive approach. Regardless, I am sure our troops will have no trouble employing the Skulljack against the next Codex they encounter in the field.
Commander?
Okay, the recovered Advent stasis suit. Within the stasis suit recovered from the Advent Forge facility, we are detecting a humanoid organism of some kind. A new type of Advent soldier? An alien being, heretofore unseen. Considering the level of security in place to protect this asset, it is surely important to the aliens, although it will take a thorough analysis to discover their ultimate intentions for it. I only have about half an hour left, but I do kind of need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to take a very quick break here. For those of you who've been here since the start, or perhaps some of you who maybe just arrived, now would be a good time to maybe get up, get a glass of water, get a stretch, otherwise take care of yourselves, and I will be back as soon as I can.
It wasn't going to be that simple. And of course, their solutions always seem to revolve around experimenting on us, destroying the planet, or some combination of the two. As far as I can tell, this might be our chance at ending them once and for all. If we stop the cure, we stop the Elders.
Okay, thank you everybody for your patience. Sorry for the delay. Let's see. So no guarantees that we'll do another mission. It kind of depends how quickly it comes and how difficult it is, but we can at least finish off the isolated haven. Relying on an as-of-yet unidentified chemical agent, these handheld explosives seem capable of instantaneously reducing the ambient temperature of the surrounding area. Exposed tissue will be frozen on contact. This weapon is unique and cannot be duplicated or replaced. Just take a minute here and make sure. I don't think Comrade Owusu had anything to worry about.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Okay, additional workbench construction and advancement in materials recycling will lower the cost of an additional workbench upgrade to our workshop by 50%. When the thing's over, just don't forget who taught you that trick. Got a promotion. I think at this point I am willing to see what the other orders are.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Nope, hang on. Looks like this was a medic-oriented character. I saw a couple of big yeah, there we go. One more.
For most of our soldiers, the living quarters on board the Avenger are a step up from the conditions they've had to live with on the ground.
Commander, that UFO contact has us locked in. We have to take evasive maneuvers.
Commander, we have detected an alien UFO in close proximity to the Avenger, and it is rapidly advancing towards our position. Begin
Setting
evasive
course
maneuvers.
for the Arctic territories.
Wait. Weird.
We've lost power! We're going down! Fast!
Impossible! There's no damage to the engines. Unless... must be using an electromagnetic pulse. If I can just bypass all this alien circuitry... Hold on.
Shen?
It's not accepting the transfer. Interface ready. The system is overriding my command.
Shen!
Right.
Emergency power online.
Someone get me a damage report.
We've got a problem.
Only one?
They've just dropped some sort of spike outside. It's generating the same type of pulse that knocked us out of the sky.
They don't want us. They want the ship. Isn't there some way you can override it?
Not from here. I can't get our engines online while it's out there.
Commander, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Destroying that spike is our only chance at getting out of here. We can't let the aliens take this ship.
So,
We're going down, Commander. UFO contact has disabled our systems. Brace yourselves.
this is like a neat idea, but obviously that alien was nowhere near where I was, and hitting evasive maneuvers and seeing you just stand still while the thing comes towards you is a bit galling. But anyways, the Avenger is under attack and you must defend at all costs. Ready your troops, Commander.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy. Commander, we can deploy some of our wounded troops back into combat if you feel it's necessary. This operation is critical to our efforts. We may not have much of a choice if we want to proceed.
All right. So I will bring something resembling the A-team, and then I will also Okay. Well, we'll do our best. Grenadier, Ranger, so I need a specialist. Gives me an excuse to bring in Dragonova. I do not have a sharpshooter. All right. Would have preferred the Hell Weave, but we gotta work with what we got. I don't think we have anything else to do with these guys. So we'll see how quickly I can do this. And then I think that will be the last mission for tonight, although I do still need to do my dailies and Outlast Trials, so for those of you that want to see that, I'll probably do that in the Discord. I also feel like I've done a mission similar to this at one point.
Critical. Primary Avenger systems are offline and hostiles are moving to engage. Check. Any updates?
Commander, we've got a critical system failure. The Avenger is dead in the water. I'm diverting reserve power to the scanners and they're picking up a powerful radiation source nearby. We need to locate and destroy whatever it is disrupting our systems.
We may have a bigger problem, Commander. We're picking up heavy comm traffic. Dozens of Advent transports are inbound on our position, and they've got battleships in tow. The aliens are sending everything they've got. We have to get the ship off the ground or we may not make it out of this one.
Alright. Let's start.
Let's do this! Commander, that codex provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network. We will need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process. I will go. That shouldn't happen.
Nice. All right.
We can no longer hide.
Hey, Revive Snow, how you doing? Well, you know, it's all about where the money is, right?
No problem, boss.
I'm still gonna go for the better chance to hit the codex.
Adjusting sights.
Yes, Commander.
Oh boy. That changes a lot for me.
Suffer! Efficient attack.
will bring you strength.
You must keep me resupplied.
Okay, I can see some. I can see some ideas coming up now.
Rolling.
Ah, and I was hoping I would hit the Archon.
I got a piece.
Jack deployed!
I could have gone for the large intel cache after all.
Hack the planet.
So, I mean, obviously he's exposed here.
Commander.
Oh, that's no
I
good.
believe we are seeing something entirely new. An alien species that has so far managed to elude capture or observation by resistance forces. I strongly advise a cautious approach.
Thanks, Tigan. We gotta get out of here.
No problem, boss.
I am really
appears
spread
to be
out.
capable of repairing its physical wounds.
Taking heavy fire.
Alright, that is unfortunate. Actually, that got a lot of my people. This is gonna suck.
They're moving to flank. Okay, they've got me locked in.
Yeah, there's absolutely massive areas of effect. Alright.
What the? It jumped to a new position as soon as it took damage. Commander, I'm sending reinforcements in from the Avengers reserves.
Commander, we can't let the alien troops get access to the Avengers systems. If they have the original command codes, they could initiate a full shutdown of the power core. If that happens, there's no way we're getting off the ground before they overrun us.
Alright. I think we need to do big, bold moves now, so...
Well, how about that? Whatever you say.
Now... Dragonova should probably be fine where she is, but I do not like the idea of leaving that to chance. So...
Moving as ordered.
Ah, hell.
I need a more subtle position.
God damn it!
Still need a kill shot.
All
I
right.
have no ammunition. I guess that'll be okay. This looks a little ugly. It's dead. It
That's the
has to
last
be
of them,
dead.
Commander. We've taken out the remaining hostiles threatening the ship.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I need to move out of the sort of circle of death, but I need to reload my weapon as well. And of course that's going to leave me open to the specters, but now Huntsman. Did I really bring two? Oh, right. Because Frida is a different character. Okay, so this seems like a good opportunity for an Icarus jump. I'm a little concerned about this positioning, but like I said, we need to be a bit more bold.
Advent forces on the ground.
Woo! That's gonna be tough.
We're green to go.
I have death from above, right?
Enemy destroyed.
That was still worth it.
Hit the armor.
All right, now this just seems miserable here.
I can handle that. Let's do this.
Now Mox at least has justice going for him.
I come for you, utilizing both.
It's probably not going to kill him. I think I'll just have to accept a second best here.
How did I get here?
Okay, that really sucks with these two characters. I'm gonna do my best, but I may have to reload that turn just because of the damage they took. I will confess I did think that they were cleared, but clearly not, so.
I must focus my strikes.
They just retired one of ours.
Alright, that's a pretty strong one to have to take out in one turn, but obviously we're gonna go for it. Good lord.
Where am I going? Go, huh? Do that then.
Okay, so
I'm reloading.
Obviously we're exposed here.
Whatever you say.
I don't have a shot on the elite? Good lord. Alright. That was kind of the thing I was going for, but...
I nicked him.
Okay, there's definitely opportunities here, but I want to make sure I've got my best opportunities down. I also feel like I have considerably fewer... Oh, right, because of the... It's because of the specific ability I'm using.
I skirted him.
The wind must have picked up.
Enemy eliminated.
Oh, I forgot that removes shields.
Oh yeah! Went up the armor.
I was kind of hoping for...
What else you got?
I was hoping for a little more from the... Oh man, we haven't gone after the one I'm supposed to. Alright, well... God damn it!
I got a piece.
Let's see how it goes, but I don't see any I don't see any good news coming out of this.
Firing rocket.
I am, however, going to try and make this guy a tasty little target.
The armor took care of it.
That's not a surprise, it's moving back.
They got me.
Commander, I'm sending reinforcements in from the Avengers reserves. Commander, we have multiple hostiles in position to board the Avenger. We need to take them out.
Let's take it.
So this one, it's kind of going... I have to go for the big moves. Ah! This mission hates me.
We could use one of those.
Enemy AI still active. Tired of waiting around.
Apparently I don't have Haywire Protocol. I don't have anything. Okay. So if that's the case. It's not... Oh, I'm gonna have to destroy the cover, sadly.
Now we wait.
Nothing to fear.
I mean, neither of these are ideal, but...
I am out of rounds.
Got him!
That's one down, but we've still got hostiles threatening the ship.
I'm kind of relying on death from above to get us out of this, and that's not.
I definitely got that one.
That's the last of them, Commander. We've taken out the remaining hostiles threatening the ship.
I'm going. Not good. Gonna need to reload soon.
I'm doing this so I can try and do the, yeah. I'm just gonna take the hit.
Got eyes on an advent position. Menace 1-5, we have visual confirmation on the disruptor. Destroy it, and let's get the hell out of here before it's too late.
Took some damage here!
I'm definitely making some assumptions here in terms of who's going to be attacking what, because I've got a couple of people who will be killed if they focus their attention. Okay, there is some potential here.
They're trying to flank us.
Whoa!
Commander, the situation just got worse. Resistance outposts are reporting enemy transports on the move across this region. They're getting ready for an all-out assault.
Loading fresh ammo.
I can definitely see an argument for going after the objective here.
ready to engage.
Okay, so Spectre's obviously public enemy number 1.
Nailed him. It's down.
We're obviously still keeping a couple of people in danger, but I also need people to sort of be active and how do I want to do this? I think we need to I think we need to let Huntsman continue to carry the team.
Hostile neutralized.
Target destroyed. Excellent work, Menace 1-5. Shen, what's our status?
Whatever it was, destroying it seems to have lifted the disruption field. Engine control systems are coming back online. We should be clear to take off within 60 seconds.
Commander, we can take off on your order. We should get the squad on board and get moving.
I go as ordered.
I'm a bit worried about the area of effect attacks again.
That armor's tough!
What's over there?
Moving to Overwatch. Let's move already! Grab that bot!
This is still a risk I'm willing to take. Cool.
It's too well shielded!
I'm all over it.
I might need some help.
So I'm reasonably sure we can get people where they need to be on time, but it's gonna be a little dicey.
That is not good!
Menace 1-5, be advised.
Good
We picked up
Lord.
hostile reinforcements inbound on your
All right.
position.
So, just because I haven't had to do one of these, I do want to see. I'm just gonna save and temp one. So my belief is that I should be able to get everybody in the dotted lines,
I will go.
and then we beat feet. as one of my grenadiers says.
Seems doable.
A-10 Batal.
Excellent work, Commander. Looks like the Avenger lives to fight another day.
Alright, yeah, so I mean a bunch of people wounded, I'm not happy with how that went, but we managed. And I'll know better for next time. It was,
The soldier
yeah.
that joined us from the Resistance is certainly a quick study, having already surpassed some of our other soldiers' capabilities. Commander, although I firmly believe the specimen we have recovered is crucial to the aliens' efforts, we currently do not have the means of properly studying it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't make it, obviously I didn't make my things easier for myself with, I mean, I don't think I knew that the Avatar would show up, but this body exhibits no signs of decomposition, and initial scans show a disconcerting level of lower-order brain activity. Reports of auditory hallucinations from the staff that handled the specimen are disturbing, but as yet they are unsubstantiated.
New objective
Oh, thank you,
added.
Captain Zergi. Use the Shadow Chamber to study the corpse of the summoned Avatar, being that was killed in combat by XCOM forces. The aliens built an elaborate new society, a government structure, and a system of careful manipulation solely to fuel the creation of this so-called Avatar at the cost of countless human lives. They have finally succeeded. By the way, I should have said this earlier, but I'm always very happy to see Revived Snow. I believe they were playing a game called Flotsam recently. I don't feel like this is Revived Snow's normal thing, but whenever Revived Snow plays a city builder of some kind, I always feel just a little bit more relaxed, and I have a lot of fun watching it. I seem to remember one of them as well was Islands and Trains, which I really enjoyed. So please do check them out, fellow Canadian broadcaster, enjoying the lovely cold weather. This weekend taught me like why Frostpunk, the only two options for society are authoritarianism and like religious fundamentalism. Like I understand that now, but I don't know if Revived Snow's still here. But please do check them out, and don't let my oh hey, shoveling is where the money is right now. All right. All right. I do need to wrap up. I'm actually about an hour past where I wanted to be I have a really, really early day at work tomorrow, and we also have like I don't think that helps. I have an early day, and currently the transit system is at limited capacity. So, just want to see if there's anything else.
Your forces have stood against every threat presented by the enemy thus far, Commander. Still, we must remain focused until Earth is free from Advent's grasp. This unknown entity could be the key.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and knock down the alloy. It's partly because Tina Bell's recovered in.
Commander, the aliens continue
You
to
can't
make
do
progress
that.
on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Just like the one we found the commander in.
On the surface, yes. But in function... Commander, Excellent. We can begin. It is no secret that Advent soldiers possess both human and alien genetic characteristics. Preliminary analysis led me to believe that this was the result of direct modifications made to a pre-existing human host. Prisoners, or perhaps even unwitting volunteers.
See your local Advent recruiter today.
However, the reality is something else entirely. The Advent troopers at the facility we discovered, including the specimen before you, were manufactured. Each soldier possesses a unique genetic code. Predominantly human, of course, but with some fragments left open.
Left open for what?
Whatever alien DNA Advent wishes to insert. Sectoid, muton, even the species our soldiers refer to as berserker. In all cases, human genetic material serves as a bonding agent, holding the strands together.
Human material? You mean the stuff we found at the Black Site facility?
Precisely. The key component in their soldier manufacturing process.
So we've been fighting ourselves this entire time.
In a way. But I believe there's more to it than that. The human DNA in this specimen bears one key difference from the entirety of the sequences decoded in the Shadow Chamber. Psionic sensitivity. Given the sheer volume of strands involved, this cannot be accidental.
Screening process at the clinics. Avatar.
The potential power of a being created with this template is significant. Central. Had we not intercepted it before the process was completed...
I know, Doctor. Continue your research. Let us know if you find anything else.
Holy crap, I'm not reading all that. Recovered Advent stasis suit, codename Golem, November 21st, 2035. Having already suspected that the material being produced at the first Advent Black Site was tied directly to the aliens' operations at the Forge facility, it isn't entirely surprising to me that we've now discovered the apparent product of these efforts. Presented in some form of stasis or containment suit similar in appearance to that in which we found the commander, the subject is vaguely humanoid in form. The physical similarities aren't as readily apparent beyond first impressions, as the specimen appears to be in an incomplete state, which I initially theorized could be the result of an elaborate cloning operation. Unfortunately, having completed an extensive analysis of the subject's DNA and genetic structure, I believe clones would have been the lesser concern. What we have actually recovered is a foundation, the structure upon which a new life form could be built, assuming we hadn't disrupted the process. Knowing what we do about the aliens' activities at the Black Site, it is my unfortunate conclusion that the human captives, be they prisoners or abductees, were processed and consumed as part of the development of this specimen. Notably, the human genetic material involved in this process comes from the more psionically sensitive members of the human population. No doubt, an intentional culling carefully executed by Advent's forces. Regardless, one question remains. What is the missing component? What is intended to fill the genetic void that would have brought this creature to life? Nope, that's not what I wanted.
The Elders have always been elusive. Aside from the occasional monument, I don't imagine most of the people in the city centers have ever actually seen one in person. Knowing now that the Elders are apparently suffering at the hands of some terminal affliction explains their absence from the public eye. More importantly, what sort of ailment could possibly be beyond their vast curative abilities?
The aliens... right, we did this. All other shadow... Oh, interesting. So all other shadow projects must be completed before undertaking this one. Now, I obviously don't have any others, but I'm going to guess that that's... I'm going to guess probably I need to do the other mission. All right, Advent Datapad Decryption. Our troops recovered one of the Advent data... Actually, maybe if I do the data cache. No, we'll do Datapad. Our troops recovered one of the Advent datapads from the field, and there is valuable intel stored within. We can recover the intel, but it will require some time.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
I just wanted to get my alloys, man. 2 days. Ah! Alright, we've acquired new targets for our guerrilla operations against Advent, Commander. We can. So, bending reeds, stun lancers have a chance to move after performing a melee attack. Viper rounds, equipped with poisonous rounds. And chosen are more likely to appear in combat. I would say Western Europe. As it happens, the difficulty is lower. So Archon, Elite Officer, Heavy Mech, Sectopod, and Elite Trooper. So not easy, but...
Setting course for the Western European Ward.
As long as I don't take them all on at once. Who's elementally with? Right. Holly Johnson, Fernando Diaz, okay. I'm missing a ranger. You know, a second specialist would not go amiss here. Traditionally, I've given the Viper suit to the Serpent suit to the... I guess it doesn't have to be Ellen Ripley, but made my choice. It's actually kind of nice to have 2 healers. Or potential healers. While we're at it, gotta repeat. Yeah, I think Superior Repeater sounds like a great one to have. Okay, so if the Avatar research is contingent on me finishing the other mission, I guess I kind of have my orders. Well, the B team will be activated at the start of the next stream, which will hopefully be Wednesday.
We just got a tip from a resistance contact in the field. A high-ranking Advent officer was spotted moving through the area with limited escorts. This could be a chance for us to disrupt their current operations and throw off their command structure. Your orders are to eliminate that officer with extreme prejudice. Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
All right, I can live with that. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out. Sorry for the extended good night. Let's see who's online. Let me also make sure. Yeah, so my current plan is to stream this on Wednesday. Now, I will note that there have been a bunch of flashback events for Outlast Trials. And the ones that are related to some of the cool story stuff I like showing off. So I will always keep myself open for the possibilities there. But I am also really enjoying XCOM 2, and it feels like we're getting closer to an ending. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now, before I finish for tonight, let's just take a minute and see who we can find online. Looks like Lord Gloom is playing Pal World. Let me just make sure that they're not wrapping up for the evening. Yep, looks like they're more or less just started, so I am going to leave you all in Lord Gloom's capable hands. Just a reminder for those of you that do like the Outlast Trial stuff, I'll at least get my daily done for Outlast Trials on the Discord stream. And then for those of you who just want my normal streams, that will be Wednesday and Friday this week. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to follow Revive Snow. And for the rest of you, and follow me if you haven't followed me, but I think that's already established. But for the rest of you, I hope you have a good evening. Take care.